Despite a wealth of research showing how even moderate amounts of physical activity can lead to better health and longer life, millions of Americans don't get enough of it. The American Physical Therapy Association launched their #ChoosePT campaign to help encourage people to live more active lifestyles and provide them with the tools and resources needed to engage in physical activity. Joining us today to discuss is physical therapist Carrie Pagliano. Carrie, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
How can we encourage more people to move?
It's so important to move, not only for our physical health, but our mental health as well. We can do a lot of disease prevention just by becoming more active. And if you haven't been active, it might be a great opportunity to chat with a healthcare provider like a physical therapist to figure out what your options might be. That might vary depending upon your age, your ability level, any past injuries that you might have, and your community resources. But physical therapists, we're uniquely qualified to help people get and stay moving.
How should we approach physical activity while living with chronic pain?
That's a great question. I think lots of times we think about movement being scary if we've had pain for a long time, but we have good research that points to physical activity as a really good first line of treatment for diagnoses including low back pain, fibromyalgia, and osteoarthritis. So working with a physical therapist to have a safe reintroduction to movement can actually be a great way to get back to pain-free living.
What should someone expect when visiting a physical therapist?
So I always recommend coming with questions. So we'll sit down and chat with you about your goals, any concerns you have, any fears that you have about movement, and then we'll do an examination to figure out what your abilities are and where we might need to focus on your treatment. Then we'll work together to set a plan about how we're going to achieve those goals. And that might include coming in for some visits into our office, maybe telehealth, or it might even include a home exercise program that you'll be working on at home. So lots of ways to introduce movement and get you back.
Where can we go to learn more?
For more information about physical therapy or to find a physical therapist near you, you can go to choosept.com.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.